3D printers come in all sorts of shapes and sizes, from a typical Prusa style machine as shown here, all the way to Delta style machines, which are shown here. The main factor that makes 3D printing affordable nowadays is the process of FDM, or fused deposition modeling, which is a process of adding more and more material to a part as it gets higher, layer by layer. There are many types of plastics that are used in 3D printing. One of the most popular is PLA, or polyacetic acid, which is a biodegradable plastic. It is wound up into spools of the PLA that can then be loaded into a printer to print out whatever object you want. Most people don't know how 3D printing works, so I thought it would be fun to go and ask some people how they thought it worked.
So, I think 3D printing works via heating up I think it's like a plastic filament, and it superheats it through like a small nozzle, and it prints it in the design of what you want, and it kind of just layers on top of each other.
It's like the thing, and it melts like the plastic, and like you have like templates online, and you program them into the computer, and like it prints out what you want.
My next question was, what uses are there for 3D printing in the field of education?
Okay, I think like with industrial 3D printing, a lot of school supplies could end up becoming 3D printed rather than the traditional method of manufacturing it, so that could save a lot of money.
It can teach kids programming and like CAD programs.
Will 3D printing become a household commodity anytime in the near future? How will it be used by everyday people?
I think 3D printing will become used by everyday people, and I don't really think they'll have a specific use for it, but I believe that they'll just print out whatever they really want. Like if somebody wants, I don't know, something to, like a container, they can print that out.
I don't know if it'll be a household commodity, because unless the design aspect is becomes a common knowledge kind of thing. I don't really think people are going to be able to find a use as an everyday household product.
How has 3D printing affected other professions outside of education?
I think that it's kind of hurting the manufacturing business, because the people that are working actually building it don't have jobs anymore, but however, I think it's more efficient and faster. Also, I think in the medical field, it could be really useful, 3D printing parts of bodies that people need.
Well, it can help in the healthcare professions, because I've seen stuff where they 3D printed prosthetics, and that can help a lot.
How do you feel about 3D printing being used in medical uses? For example, heart valves have started to become printed.
I think the 3D printing in the medical field's awesome. It's gonna help save lives, and I'm all for it.
I think that's great, because I know that there's some medical resources that they can't just have at their disposal, and I know with organs and everything, it's not really it's not the easiest thing to be done, that to transplant an organ. So I think it's a good thing that they're doing that.
If given the chance to 3D print anything you want, what would you print?
If I could 3D print anything, I would print a small 3D cat so I could pet it.
I'd like to see one day a way you could 3D print food.
In conclusion, I believe 3D printing will revolutionize the way that we think of manufacturing in the future.